What's up, YouTube? Hollywood here on today's episode of Hollywood's Historical Ancestor Sunday, Queen Victoria, Hanover. Victoria Hanover was born the 24th of May 1819 in Kensington Palace, London. She became queen on the 20th of June 1837 and until her death, the 22nd of January 1901 in Osborne House on the Isle of Wight. Under Queen Victoria, the UK continued down a path towards a constitutional monarchy. She increased the power of the House of Commons at the expense of the House of Lords and the monarch. She had 42 grandchildren, many of whom became monarchs of countries like the UK, Prussia, Austria, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Russia, Spain, and others. And she is also blamed for spreading a genetic royal hemophiliac. Her son and two of her 5 daughters had it. Also, Alexia Nikolaevich Tsarevich of Russia had it. Alfonso, Prince of Asturias, and Infante Gonzalo of Spain also had it. She is my 14th cousin, 6 times removed, and this is how. Victoria Hanover married Albert Saxe-Coburg and Gotha. Her father, Edward Hanover, married Victoria Saxe-Coburg in Saalfeld, and his father, George III Hanover, he married Sophia Mecklenburg, and his father, Frederick Hanover, married Augusta Saxe-Gotha in Altenburg, and his father was George II Hanover, and his father was George Hanover, who married Sophia of Celle, and his mother, Sophia of Hanover, married Ernest Hanover. Her father, Frederick of Bohemia, was married to Elizabeth Stuart, and her father, James Stuart, was married to Anne Oldenburg, and his mother, Mary Stuart, who was married to Henry Stuart, and her father, James Stuart, who was married to Mary Bourbon, and his father, James Stuart, was married to Margaret Tudor. His father, James Stuart, was married to Margaret Oldenburg, and his father, James Stuart, was married to Mary Guelders, and his father, James Stuart, was married to Joan Beaufort, and his father, Robert Stuart, was married to Annabella Drummond, and their daughter, Margaret Stuart, was married to Archibald Douglas, and their daughter, Margaret Douglas, was married to William Sinclair, and their daughter, Margaret Sinclair, was married to Walter Ogilvie, and their son, James Ogilvie, was married to Margaret Inez, and their daughter, Elizabeth Ogilvie, was married to John Grant, and their son, John Grant, was married to, and their son, John Grant, was married to Marjorie Wilson, and their son, John Grant, was married to Christian Rose, and their son, William Grant, was married to Janet Rose, and their son, John Grant, was married to Hester Foote, and their son, William Grant, was married to Margaret White, and their son, William Grant, was married to Mary Morse, and their son, Alexander Grant, was married to Susanna Morse, and their daughter, Peggy Grant, married Squire Morgan, and their son, Perminter Morgan, married Charity Young, and their son, Elijah Morgan, married Nancy Smathers, and their son, John Morgan, married Laura Robinson, and their daughter, Lillian Morgan, married Willie Harris, and their daughter, Margaret Harris, married Frank Brookshire, and they were my dad's parents. That's it for today's show. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Be sure to leave a like, and hey, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, share it, and subscribe.